Hello, welcome to another video. Died on January 14. Discover the most famous people who died on January 14. The list includes people like Humphrey, Bogart, Alan Rickman, Lewis Carroll, Ray Kroc, Kurt Gödel. Famous personalities featured on this list includes actors, mathematicians, philosophers, and electronics entrepreneurs and from other domains of life. This list includes people from United States, United Kingdom, France, Hungary, and many more countries. First of all, we will talk about Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman was born on February 21st, 1946, and died in 2016. One of the most admired British actors, Alan Rickman, gained global recognitions for his work on stage and screen. The late actor excelled at portraying villainous characters, especially in movies like Die Hard, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and Buttons. Ray Kroc. Ray Kroc was born on October 5th, 1902 and died in 1984. Ray Kroc was the man who helped expand Macdonald into a global franchise, eventually turning it into the most successful fast food corporations. Humphrey Bogart. Humphrey Bogart was born on December 25th, 1899 and died in 1957 in New York, United States. Humphrey Bogart is considered one of the greatest Hollywood actors and legends. His filmography includes classics such as Casablanca, The Maltese Falcon to Have and Have Not, Lewis Carroll, born on January 27, 1832 and died in 1898. Charles Ludwig Dodgson, better known by his pseudonym Lewis Carroll, is remembered for his iconic children's fictions such as Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. He explored the genre of literary nonsense with his poems such as Jabberwocky. He was also a photographer, a mathematician, and an inventor. Donna Reed. Donna Reed was born on January 27, 1921, and she was died on 1986 in United States. Donna Reed was an American actress whose career spanned over 4 decades. She is best remembered for her performance in the 1953 films From Her to Eternity, which earned her the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Donna Reed is also remembered for her TV work and received the Golden Globe Award for her role in The Donna Reed Show. Shelley Winters, born on August 18, 1920, and she was died on 2006 in Missouri, United States. Shelley Winters was an American actress who contributed immensely to all the three major acting mediums in a career spanning almost 60 years. The winner of 2 Academy Awards, Shelley Winters remained popular throughout her life. She was also known for her much publicized personal life, which included her 4 marriages and the romance with actor Fairly Greenberg. Ricardo Montalban, born on November 25, 1920 and died in 2009 in Mexico. Ricardo was a Mexican actor who achieved immense popularity in Hollywood during his illustrious career that spanned 70 years. He was the recipient of several prestigious awards, including an Emmy Award and Screen Actors Guild Lifetime Achievement Award. Kurt Gödel was born on April 28, 1906, and died in 1978 in Czech Republic, hailed as one of the greatest logicians since Aristotle. Called Gödel was Austrian-born American mathematician, logician, and philosopher who earned international stardom for his incompleteness theorem. Peter Finch, born on September 28, 1916 and died in 1977 in London. English-Australian actor Peter Finch is best known as Howard Bailey from the movie Network, a role that won him a post-Thomas Academy Award. Fan also loved his BAFTA-winning role of Daniel Harris in Sunday, Bloody Sunday. He was also nominated for an Emmy for the TV film Raid on Entebbe. Anisnen. Anisnen was born in February 21, 1903 and died in 1977. French-Cuban American diarist, essayist, and novelist Annis Wynn wrote several volumes of journals, erotica, novels, critical studies, essay, and short stories. Her journals and diaries are among her most studied work. She had a deep interest in physioanalysis and studied it extensively with René Allende and Otto Rank. Edith Bouvier Bailey, born on November 7, 1917 and died in 2002 in New York. Evelyn Nisbet, born on December 25, 1884 and died in 1967 in United States. Conrad Bain, born on February 4, 1923 and died in 2013 in Canada. Jeanette Macdonald, born on June 18, 1903 and died in 1965 in the United States. Jeanette was an American actress and singer best remembered for her performances in the musical films of the 1930s. Renowned for her singing skills, MacDonald appeared in opera and concerts. One of the 20th century most influential sopranos, Janet MacDonald is credited with inspiring a generation of singers and introducing opera to film-going audience. Edmund Halley, born on November 8, 1656 and died in 1742. Edmund Halley was an English astronomer and mathematician who was mainly concerned with practical applications of science. Frederick of Denmark, born on March 11, 1899 and died in 1972. Sergei Korolev, born on January 1, 1907 and died in 1966. Born place is Ukraine. Peggy Ashcroft, born on December 22, 1907 and died in 1991. Harold Abrahams, born on December 15, 1899 and died in 1978 in England. English track and field athlete is best remembered for his gold medal win in the 100-meter race at the Paris Olympic in 1924, part of the Achilles Club, and his exploit inspired the 1981 film Chariots of Fire. Darin Shalavi, born on August 5, 1972 and died in 2015 in England. Uta Hagen, born on June 12, 1919 and died in 2004 in Germany. Anthony Eden, born on June 12, 1897 and died in 1977. Conservative politician Anthony Eden was the Prime Minister of England from 1955 to 1957. He had also served as the youngest British Army brigade major during World War I. He earned a lot of criticism for his handling of the Suez Canal issue during the tenure as the Prime Minister. Jean Auguste, born on August 29, 1780 and died in 1867. John Francis Dog, born on October 25, 1864 and died in 1920. Dan Gorney, born on April 30, 1931 and died in 2018. An amateur drag racer in his youth, American racing driver Dan Gorney began his professional career in 1959, quickly becoming one of the most popular international racing stars of his era. Also a prominent race car constructor and the founder of All American Racer, he is known as much for his engineering acumen as of his quest of innovative solutions. George Berkeley, philosopher, born on March 12, 1685 and died in 1753 in Ireland. George Berkeley was an Anglo-Irish philosopher who is credited with popularizing a theory called immaterialism, which claims that materials, substance like tablets and chairs, cannot exist without being perceived by the mind. Berkeley influenced several philosophers like David Hume. Also remembered for his humanitarian work, George Berkeley worked towards creating homes of abandoned children in London. Douglas Sirk, born on April 26, 1897 and died in 1987. Zhu Yongyang, born on January 30, 1906 and died in 2017, best remembered for creating a new writing system that allows Mandarin to be written in Roman alphabets. Chinese economist Zhu Yongyang started working on the project in 1955, reaching his goal after 3 years of labor. Known as father of Panyan, he also authored 40 books, most notable among them being the historical evolutions of Chinese languages and scripted. Hobart Cecil Booth, born on July 4, 1871 and died in 1955. Civil engineer Hobart Cecil Booth had designed everything from Ferris wheels to bridges, but the product that he is most remembered for is the vacuum cleaner, which he invented to introduce a hygienic method of dust removal. He had also designed navy ships. He rejected the knighthood offered to him. Siant Sava, born in 1174 and died in 1236 in Serbia. Abdul Razak Hussain, born on March 11, 1922 and died in 1976. Birthplace is Pekan, Malaysia. Abdul Razak Hussain was a Malaysian politician best remembered for his service as the Prime Minister of Malaysia from 22 September 1970 until his death on January 14, 1976. An influential politician, Abdul Razak Hussain held several other prominent offices, including the office of the Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Defense, Minister of Foreign Affairs, and Minister of Home Affairs. Harfa Cream, born on February 2, 1995 and died in 2012. Arfa Cream was a Pakistani computer prodigy. She became the youngest Microsoft certified professional in 2004 and held the title until 2008. She represented Pakistan on various international forums and received Pakistan's highest literary awards, the Presidential Pride of Performances in 2005. The bright young girl suffered from ill health and died at the age of just 16. Yama Buddha, born on May 30, 1937 and died in 2017 in Nepal. Ruby Starr, born on November 30, 1949 and died in 1995 in the United States. Ritu Nanda, born on October 30, 1948 and died in 2020 in Mumbai, Maharashtra, India. Charles Hermit, born on December 24, 1822 and died in 1901. Crok, born on June 10, 1914 and died in 2009. Barry Fitzgerald, born on March 10, 1888 and died in 1961. Georgy Malenkov, born on December 6, 1901 and died in 1988. Shankar Prasad, born on January 30, 1889 and died in 1937. Shankar Prasad was an Indian poet and an important figure in modern Hindi theatre and Hindi lecturer. Along with Mahadevi Verma, Sumit Randan, Pant and Surya Kant, Tripathi Prasad is counted among the four pillars of romanticisms in Hindi lectures. So, dear audience, this is the latest informations about today earthquake. So, please share this video and subscribe our channel on daily basis. Thanks a lot.